How do you know when to start your business? Good afternoon and welcome to In the Car with Clint. One of the questions that came through to me recently is, how do you know when to start your business? And I think this is, probably the short answer is you start straight away. And I think the longer answer is, or not a better question, but the next question is, when do you stop working or being employed to focus on your business full time? And it really depends on the business that you desire to open or to start. You know, for me, so initially when I stopped working at my last job, the plan was to become a water feature construction specialist, which will cause a lot of people who know me to laugh because I am I'm below average when it comes to construction and that kind of thing. But for me to do that job, I had to stop working for my employer and do it. I probably could have done it on the side, to be honest. So I think my advice would be, if you've got enough money to be able to survive for a period of time, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, without bringing in an income, then you just go for it and start straight away. If you are like I was, and young and living week to week, and we didn't, like my wife and I had a mortgage and she would have been the only person working, it's a pretty ballsy jump. But if you can find something, if it's truly in you to own your own business and you believe that you're an entrepreneur more than an intrapreneur or an employee, then it is my advice for you to go start your business as soon as humanly possible. Now, there would be some red flags for me around when not to start your own business, and there are obviously personal circumstances around health or money, but I've seen plenty of people successfully start businesses at the lowest of lows. And when I say lowest of lows, I mean busiest, most stressful times. Like they've got sick parents, or they've just had children, or there's a lot of things going on that would almost encourage people to stay in their job. So I know that's probably not the cleanest answer, but to try and clean it up, as soon as you can physically do it. And if you can start a business whilst working for someone else in parallel, provided you're not being unethical and actually stealing their customers. I've heard some horror stories. One recently of a person who was basically ringing the clients and saying that they had changed their name of the business, or they had a new warehouse, and just to come to that warehouse instead, but they were still employed by someone else, which I think is super piece of shit behaviour, and also illegal. So you want to play that game, but as soon as possible. And then once you are making enough money that you can live modestly from the business, then it might be time to complete your employment and go in all in. Keep in mind, running a business or starting a business, or both, is not for everyone. You need to want to work hard and eat shit and lose and be bashed and not sleep and be stressed. You need to want that, and it takes a special kind of person. And for a lot of people, they just can't see it any other way. They can't imagine being an employee. I think I sit on the fence. I think I could be an employee, but it's also been 13 or 14 years since I was an employee, and anyone close to me tells me I'm cooked if I think I could be an employee again. So I hope that answers your question. If you want more specific advice, send me a DM, or do it publicly if you want. Tell me the context around your individual situation, and I'll give you a better answer. That is it. Thanks for tuning in to In the Car with Clint. Have a wonderful afternoon. Be kind to each other. Most importantly, be kind to yourself, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.